Welcome back. We're continuing our series of videos from our Dare to Begin event. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check out part 1 by clicking the link in the top right-hand corner. Here are some scenes that we see often. Someone walks up to a microphone and says they want to share their idea or speak about something important to them, but then they don't. A student puts their hand up to answer a question in class, but then, when called upon, hoping the teacher won't notice the answer, or perhaps answer. On a first, someone is nervous, butterflies in their stomach, pounding, knowing that the wrong thing, it could all be before it even really begins. And so they play it, canceling any chance for connection. At work, an employee has an idea. Help the company improve, save money. Present the idea, they hold back. Worry about what their boss might think, what their colleagues might think. Silent, just another face in the. When we look at these scenarios, it's easy to judge the. Why don't they just go for it? Experiencing the anxiety. It's a lot harder. Faith. Here are 3 stories of people who dared to begin. Maybe journeys can inspire you to take that first step. Number 1, awkward silence. Let's start with that first scenario. You're sitting from your date. The conversation is going well. Suddenly there's a pause. It stretches on, becoming more awkward. Now, you know this could be your second date. To deepen the connection, silence. The stakes. What if they say no? What if they think you're weird? Well, that's what happened to one woman. She was on a date with a man she really liked. He was charming, funny, and intelligent, and Annie felt between them. This particular date, she about how she would bring up the topic of the date. As the evening passed, she kept rehearsing to ask him, but nothing felt quite right. Finally, the time came. They were walking along the riverfront, the perfect setting for a romantic stroll and a good time to have that conversation. But Annie froze. The words wouldn't come out. And so they walked in silence until it was time to part ways. Dejected, Annie went home. She thought she had blown her chance. The next day, she received a text message from the man asking her out again. Relieved and happy, Annie realized that sometimes all it takes is a little courage to break the silence and express your interest. Number 2, words unspoken. Many of us have been in situations where we wanted to speak up, to contribute our ideas, but fear held us back. It's a feeling that Megan once experienced in class. Back in college, Megan was a shy student who struggled with social anxiety. In class, she would often remain silent, even though she had many thoughts and ideas. One day during a group discussion, Megan's team was asked to discuss the pros and cons of a new marketing campaign. Her teammates shared their opinions, but Megan stayed silent. She had some great ideas, but fear prevented her from sharing them. After class, her professor approached Megan. He was concerned because she didn't participate much in class. He wanted to know if everything was okay. Hesitantly, Megan explained her social anxiety. The professor listened patiently and offered some advice. He told her that everyone struggles with fear and self-doubt, but the best way to overcome it is to take small steps outside of her comfort zone. He suggested that she try participating in class discussions more often, even if it was just to share one idea. Inspired by her professor's words, Megan decided to take action. The next class, when her team was discussing a new advertising campaign, Megan raised her hand. She shared one of her ideas, which turned out to be a great contribution to the discussion. Her classmates and professor appreciated her input. Feeling a sense of accomplishment, Megan continued to participate in class, bit by bit, speaking up with ideas and answering questions. Each time she did, her anxiety lessened a bit. With each small step, she built up her confidence and skills, realizing that sometimes all it takes is one small step to start speaking up. And number 3, canvas blank. Have you ever started a project only to get stuck? You have the best intentions, but fear is paralyzing you. That's exactly what happened to Carlos when he decided to pursue his dream of becoming a graphic designer. Carlos loved art. From a young age, he would spend hours drawing and sketching. He dreamed of becoming a graphic designer, creating visually stunning designs that would captivate audiences. However, he was struggling with something unexpected: procrastination. The blank canvas in front of him was daunting. Each stroke of the brush felt heavy with the weight of his expectations. One day, overwhelmed and frustrated, Carlos reached out to a mentor. He was a successful graphic designer who had worked with leading companies. Carlos explained his struggles and asked for advice. His mentor listened patiently and then shared a simple philosophy: start small. He suggested that Carlos begin with small design projects, maybe redesigning a friend's social media page or creating a logo for a local club. With small, achievable goals, Carlos could gain confidence and experience. Inspired by his mentor's words, Carlos took action. He started with small projects, redoing logos and creating flyers for community events. Each project was a step forward, helping him build confidence and hone his skills. He learned to find joy in the small wins, celebrating each milestone. Slowly, Carlos's confidence grew. He took on bigger projects, collaborating with small businesses and local organizations. Looking back, he realized that his journey began with a single small step towards his dream. Each of these stories shows how starting small can help us overcome fear and achieve our goals. By taking small steps, we can gain confidence, build momentum, and eventually achieve our dreams. We're halfway through the video now, so here's a quick reminder about our call to action. Our Dare to Begin initiative aims to help you start that thing you've always wanted to do. Share your story with us on social media using the hashtag provided below. You can also check out the stories of others and join a community of learners and doers. Now let's continue with part 2 of this video. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a rut, feeling like you're not living to your full potential? It's a feeling that many of us can relate to, but it's also a place where many of us find ourselves. You might have dreams and aspirations, but fear, doubt, and uncertainty can hold you back. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's always hope. Hope to break free from the ordinary and create a life that you're excited about. It's a journey of self-discovery, courage, and growth. And it starts with one thing: daring to begin. You see, fear and uncertainty are like weeds that can choke the seeds of our dreams. Doubt and anxiety can whisper in our ears, telling us that we're not good enough or that it's too late to start. But we need to learn to tune out these negative voices and focus on the possibilities that lie ahead. We need to dare to believe in ourselves, in our abilities, and in our dreams. Think of someone who's afraid of public speaking. Maybe it's someone you know, or even yourself. Public speaking can seem like an impossible task, especially when faced with a large audience. But what if we change our perspective? Instead of seeing it as a daunting challenge, imagine it as an opportunity to connect with others, to share your ideas and make a difference. When we reframe fear as excitement, as a sign that we're about to do something big and meaningful, it becomes less overwhelming and more motivating. But it's not just about changing our mindset. It's also about taking action. Action is the antidote to fear. When we take the first step, no matter how small, we start building momentum. We gain confidence and we open doors to new possibilities. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining speed and size as it goes. So what can you do today to dare to begin? Start with small steps. Set realistic goals that you can achieve. Break down larger tasks into smaller ones and celebrate your progress along the way. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Take that first step today and trust that you can take the next one tomorrow. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and every dream can become a reality if you dare to begin. If you're ready to take the first step on your journey, we want to hear about it. Share your goals and aspirations with us on social media using the hashtag provided below. Let's inspire and motivate each other to make our dreams a reality. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching. Until next time.